Hey, y'all, what's up? This your girl Nina from my Break Up About Strong Woman coming to you tonight on this Friday, cold Friday in Michigan. I was going to do a live with the call ins, but I'm not ready for that tonight. I am going to deliver two stories tonight. One is about the Philadelphia bus stop shooting. Um, what is it called? The name of that bus stop? It's the local buses in Philadelphia where four young black men took it up on themselves and they thought they were Scarface, Nino Brown, and Donald Trump. They thought they was everybody. They can just jump out of cars and just shoot up a public bus stop, shooting several children. One young man was shot 9 times. The fourth suspect was just caught today. Decepta bus stop. That's what it was in Philadelphia. So I'm going to start off the story with these young men here who just decided to commit suicide. And what I mean by that, they just committed suicide. They thought they was hurting those people at the bus stop. But see, God had them sheltered. He had them covered because no one died. Several was injured in critical condition and they all pulled through and they just threw their whole life away. They decided, I don't want to live no more. I'm tired of being free. I want to be treated like my ancestors. Lock me up, put shackles on me and feed me 3 meals a day. They thought life was hard before this day. They haven't seen nothing yet. See, you tough when you got that pistol in your hand. Yeah, you tough when you got a pistol. You Billy Badass. Can't nobody tell you nothing. I'm looking at these young men. They thought they probably was terrorizing the whole school. Now, kids getting off the bus, coming from school, I think, because I don't think it was in the morning. They ain't been no school, no college, no junior college, no nothing. They been running around in a stolen car with a gun, thinking about how they go delete people. One trying to think about how we gonna make some money. Why don't the four of us get together and do a YouTube channel and prank people? We can make a lot of money on YouTube. We good looking young men. We can do a lot of things on YouTube. No, they didn't have time for that. And these the same ones that go to their mama, what you cooking? Mama, I need some new shoes. But they were men that day. The young man right here, he is the last one they caught. And from my understanding, he's the one that said, go. He texted. He was in a Dunkin' Donuts. They pulled up in the car. They let him off first. He in a Dunkin' Donuts. He waiting on the bus to pull up. He texts, go. So they can call him the mastermind. Look at him. Look at his little butt. His cousins and them probably used to beat the hell out of him. His big brother and sisters. You could tell he ain't on nothing. And if I look at all of them, I believe one of these two right here was the one that put it together. I can just look at their demeanor. Tucker, Bugs, Carter, and Bone, they just, you know what they just did? They just embarrassed their last name. This is their granddaddy last name, most likely. They just embarrassed their last name. Everything their mama put into them. They didn't listen to nothing. So I'm going to let y'all hear a little bit of the news of what they saying about these four so-called men.
Captured the fourth suspect in a mass shooting at a SEPTA bus stop where 8 Northeast high school students were injured.
U.S. Marshals say the search for 17-year-old Asir Boone led them south to Virginia, where Boone was in hiding after the shooting nearly 2 weeks ago. This is the 10 o'clock news. I'm Jason Martinez.
And I'm Sheba Russell. Boone is now awaiting extradition back here to Philadelphia.
And Shawnette, you spoke to the U.S. Marshals about Boone's capture and time on the run.
So officials say that they believe that Boone took a bus, maybe a Greyhound, to flee to Virginia. They believe that he did so, feeling the pressure that they were closing in on him. A series of videos showing 17-year-old Asir Boone in a gray hooded shirt, captured and cuffed, taken into custody. He's the last of 4 suspects wanted in the ambush shooting of 8 students at a SEPTA bus stop nearly 2 weeks ago.
We believe that Mr. Boone, immediately after being identified, took a bus down to Alexandria.
As y'all know, I have to constantly stop it and make my comments so you two won't be tripping on me. He did all that to go on a run. But somebody make sense of this. I mean, I hear this often. Criminals do stuff and then they go on a run. Did you not think that you got to pay for your crime? I'm trying to figure this out. What is the whole purpose? And then where you going, brother? You already ain't got no money. But where you going on a Greyhound? Don't nobody in your family want your criminal ass coming to their house. Ain't nobody finna feed you and take care of you. You on the run for 8 attempted murders. Where you going? See, he exhausted all of his resources. And then all of a sudden he want to turn himself in. Or they got a heads up. Good, you know how they knew who he was? I could tell you how they knew who he was. The other 3, they did that first 48. Give me a cigarette and some bubble gum and a 6-piece wings from Kentucky Fried Chicken. I tell you everything. They do all that just to go in the first 48, throw their head down. Can I talk to my mama first? No. I thought you was the boogeyman.
Virginia, and has been there since the middle of last week.
U.S. Marshals, along with the Capital Area Regional Fugitive Task Force, arrested Boone around 12:15 this afternoon in Alexandria, Virginia. The arrest comes nearly a week after they released his name and picture to the public and announced a reward.
Late last evening, we developed
$5,000 was on his head. I can guarantee you somebody that know him very closely, probably the relative whose house he was going to. $5,000, that's income tax money. As soon as he get off that bus to do a transfer, I'm going to tell the police where he at.
an apartment complex that had ties to Philadelphia that we thought Mr. Boone was going to be at.
Investigators say this morning a female associate to Boone who had ties to Philly answered their door knock.
And confirmed that Asir Boone was in there. He complied to our officer's commands, and he was arrested without incident.
The other...
Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Teresa, Robert, Alicia, Steph and Kim, Gloria. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me some little girl let this brother get on a Greyhound and come to her house to hide? You see, y'all see what I be talking about, these girls, and they the first one saying, it ain't no good black men. She's finna let this dude on the run come to her house, probably to her Section 8 apartment with her children, and he just shot 8 people. She's gonna risk it all for him. Y'all better talk to y'all daughters.
3 suspects are in custody and charged. 18-year-old Jamal Tucker turned himself in Friday, March 8th, 2 days after the shooting. U.S. Marshals tracked down 18-year-old Aniley Buggs and 19-year-old Jermad Carter. As for Boone, authorities believe he was in Germantown, North Philly, then Montgomery County, staying with former associates, but then fled south once his identity was made public by investigators and the reward announced. But again, Alexandria, Virginia was the end of the road for the teen.
He didn't really say anything. Our deputies described it more as he looked relieved, he looked tired, but he wasn't asked any questions, and we didn't ask any questions of him.
He looked relieved. He looked tired. It's hard being a criminal. He was just exhausted. I can't run no more. I don't want to fight no more, mama. All he had to do was take his little ass home that day and go to bed. That's all he had to do. Go to school, do your homework, get you a little McDonald's job, get you a little girlfriend, and go to bed. No, you want to be Billy Badass on the streets. You done threw your whole legacy away. You threw your whole life away. Now you finna be Bubba girlfriend. Because you too young and cute. They like them kind up in there. And they be waiting on them little young boys and then, come on, bring them to me. But you know what? It's people that I know that's in prison. They say them little boys come in there and they still have that street mentality all of about a good couple months. They come in there, yeah, I was running the streets, I was doing this and I'm doing that. And who you talking to? They come in there with that Billy Badass attitude. You see them in a few months, they got their shirt inside out like this. Talking about, hey girl, what's up? Yeah, they break them in. Ain't that sad? Wait till y'all hear my next story. This is sad. Let me let y'all finish it. But I want to say, could y'all get my likes up so far? If you like what you're hearing, go on and give your girl some likes. And make sure you are sharing my videos. Make sure you're checking out all the other videos. I have over 600. Don't stop at the new ones. Go all the way down to the bottom and start way up. Just make that y'all weekend, okay?
And so we mentioned that Boone did have some help. We asked authorities whether any other people could face charges as it relates to them helping him. Jason Sheba, they say that will be up to the district attorney.
Here's a fun.
All right, that's enough of that one. All I can say is 4 more of our soldiers gone. They don't listen. Even though I just did this story, a lot of people go see this story. I need to share with your children. A lot of people gonna see it. They still not gonna take heed to it. They still gonna think fat meat not greasy, and they gonna do something tonight until they hit the news. But you know what's really sad? When I make these videos, I get people on my video saying, I don't care what such and such did, like the Mahogany Jackson. I don't care what Mahogany did. You have no right to say she was disobedient. Yes, I do. That's the problem with the black community. Shh, don't say that. Shh. No, I'm supposed to tell people this is what disobedience do. This what hard head make a soft ass mean. Did she deserve to die like that? I don't know. Ask God. I feel bad that she died like that. But if she was in the right place at the right time, not with the same thugs that God removed her from. When I go to the Bible, Sodom and Gomorrah, God took you out of Sodom and Gomorrah. Mahogany, he took you away to Jasper. He gave you the opportunity to change your life. Them other people didn't even get that opportunity. Your mother said, I got your baby. Go ahead and get yourself right. You get kicked out the program. You come back. You go right back to them same people. And y'all gonna tell me that ain't disobedience? And y'all telling me to, shh, don't say that, she gone. God rest her soul. God got her. Ain't nothing else we can do for Mahogany. No prayer, no nothing. She's gone. All we can do now is pray for her little girl and her mama's strength. It's done. Over. But I have to tell these stories because I want somebody else, little girl, to hear it that's want to be tough like Mahogany, that want to be disobedient and fight their mama, that don't want to sit down and be a mama to their child, that's running around with their no good friends. They need to see Mahogany Jackson's story. Yes, I'm going to tell you this is what disobedient look like. I don't understand y'all logic. Don't say, no, you gotta say it. We gotta try to scare the hell out these kids. Let them know God is real. You see, God ain't playing. God ain't playing. And then show them a scripture that match it. Show them Lot and his wife. She looked back and turned into a pillar of salt. She went back to her mess when God took her out of destruction. She went back. And she gone, just like Lot's wife. When God pull you out, stay out. He ain't playing. Y'all don't want to hear me though. Oh man, this just... I know y'all want to hear about the celebrities. I have some more celebrity news coming up, but I had to take a break on Diddy, you know, because it's so redundant. And we know Diddy did it. Damn it, the law know Diddy did it. So all we got to do is sit back and just wait. I mean, how many times can we tell you about Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle? I'm so sick of them folks. This is some real stuff right here. These are babies on the streets. They don't have Diddy money. We got to worry about them, okay? Because people are like, go back to the celebrities. No, I want y'all to know that Samaya Span, y'all know who she is, if I'm saying her last name right? Samaya. She was a beautiful twin in New York. Brooklyn. Coming from a party with her friends. 19-year-old. Her and her twin sister and their friends had been to a party. minding their business, cute as a button, beautiful girls. They went to the local bodega. The man that owned the bodega said the girls grew up in his neighborhood, I think since 7. He been knowing them forever. A young black man, another black male, walks in the bodega and asks for Samaya's phone number. He thought she was pretty. They show him at the club. She didn't even know he was at the party. They show him later on camera that he was at the party. I like you. Could I have your number? And this was so funny. People assume you like them. How you just ask for somebody's number? You don't even know if they like you. Just introduce yourself. If she like you, she'll let you know. She'll give you her number. But y'all so forceful out here. You know, that entitlement. These children, they got this entitlement. So she said, I ain't gonna give you my number, but I'll give you my Instagram tag. You know, everybody do internet. You can follow me on Instagram. He took that as a disrespect. Follow you on Instagram. Pretty much be who you think you are. So I guess they had words. And you know, young little black girls, I don't think they all the way black. They mixed with something. And they probably, well, I ain't got to give you nothing. I don't like you, blah, 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 blah. He gets mad. He arguing with them in the bodega to the point he was about to get violent. So the owner made him leave, locked the doors, told the girls to stay in here until he leave. Let them go on down the street. Stay right here. So the girl standing there talking to the owner for a minute. He waited, looked, didn't see nobody. He thought it was safe. He opens the door to let the girls out. This brother standing on the side of the building. You know what he do? He come out and he stabbed Samaya's sister down her arm. Just stabbed her. Samaya jumps in. Am I saying her name right? Samaya, I believe. She jumps in to help her sister. That's her twin. It's ride or die, baby, with us. You know what he do to her? He turned around and he stabs her in her chest, in her heart, and in her neck. And he murdered this pretty, beautiful 19-year-old girl because she wouldn't give him her phone number. It ain't no different than the Chicago stabbing with the 11-year-old Jaden. These boys be mentally messed up. Now just say if she would have gave that young man her phone number. Look how violent he is. You don't think he would have been whooping on that girl? He probably would have killed her whole family if she didn't want to be with him no more. People crazy. You got to be real careful with who you entertain. These girls got to be picky. And a girl in Chicago, black girl, I'm going to try to do a story on. They found her shot in her car, and it looks like somebody called her to a location at the work. She worked for the post office, and they found her shot in her car. Trusting a stranger. Something that look good don't mean it's good for you, sweetheart. Let me show you the news story about Samaya.
Is in custody tonight. Police sources say the man attacked the teens after they turned down his advances. CBS 2's suspect accused of stabbing twin sisters, killing one of them, is in custody tonight. Police sources say the man attacked the teens after they turned down his advances. CBS 2's Dave Carlin is live now in Park Slope, Brooklyn, where family and friends confronted the suspect. Dave.
A crowd gathered as the suspect was being brought out of here, and that crowd included victim family members who let their feelings be known.
How dare you!
Bystanders included the victim's family outside the 78th Precinct Station House. They cursed the suspect. So we've taken out the audio. As you see, 20-year-old Vio Kelly in handcuffs and with officers at the start of his transfer to court. He turned himself in. Police say Kelly was allegedly at a Park Slope deli early Sunday and accuse him of stabbing and killing 19-year-old Samaya Spain and injuring her twin sister.
To know what it is to lose a child. She was 19. Her whole life was cut short. Samaya, you're going to be missed.
That's close family friend Yvette Ramos, who spoke on behalf of the Spain family. She confirmed what police said, that Spain did not know the suspect and had rejected his advances moments before she was killed.
If you knew the twins for 19 years of their life, you know what that is for that girl to wake up and say, my sister, I can't call my sister? that family alone will never be the same.
This memorial continues to grow outside the Spain family apartment in Wyckoff Gardens housing. Neighbors were aware a suspect turned himself in with an attorney at his side.
He killed her, just took her life for no apparent reason. Just because she said no. Something tells you no, it's no, and that's the bottom line.
Police recovered the deli's video surveillance. At the deli, there was this Wednesday night vigil with more than 100 people, including the twins' father, Stephen Spain. He and the rest of the family saying very little publicly, but relaying a message that they are grateful the suspect is behind bars.
Beautiful.
Detectives charged Kelly with murder, assault, and weapons possession. Live in Park Slope, Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.
This messed up, man. These babies just dying. She gone. Because she didn't want to give somebody her phone number. She didn't do nothing wrong. She didn't rob nobody. She didn't take nothing from nobody. She seemed like she was a good kid. She was really pretty. Their birthday next month. Her twin have to turn 20 without her twin. All because a thug wanted her phone number, and she shouldn't have been giving him her phone number no way, because he was a damn thug. He wasn't even the right person to even date her. Shit make me mad, man. I'm telling you. So when people tell me, when you go write something, talk about Diddy them again. Them billionaires. They got billionaire problems. We got everyday problems. We got these kind of problems to worry about, our babies. I'm going to get back on the celebrity news, y'all. Because some people, y'all just live for celebrities. I don't know why. Y'all will argue with me about these celebrities. You know? But thank you for joining me. I want to see what y'all thoughts are with these two stories. And every night, whenever I go live, I ain't gonna go live every night. It's gonna be at least 2 stories I share with you, because it's so many. It's so many. And before you ladies get to talking, I told y'all men ain't no good. Y'all gonna be blown away when I talk about the ladies doing crimes. Oh yeah. For my man. Hey, y'all seen that show, For My Man? And then I get people say this. Y'all always exploiting your own people. Because them the ones, I ain't gonna say I don't care about other people, but I gotta worry about my folks. What we're doing first. I'm not saying they're not doing nothing. They doing just as much. I can get on the internet and find just as many killings in another race. The same shit. The devil don't discriminate. Okay? The devil don't look at black folks and say, I only gonna mess with y'all. No. No. And the ones that I need to be showing, I don't want to show because it will start hate among people. Because it's one I just watched, a white guy stabbed a black girl in her neck getting off the subway because he just wanted to kill some black people that day. And there's so many videos like that. It's sad. And I don't want to put that out there because it's going to start, people going to get mad. And I don't want that. I'm trying to get some peace around here. We got enough violence. It's crazy. Hey, Miss Ethel. Miss Ethel says she believes we in our last days. People are losing their little brains they have. But you know what, Miss Ethel? This been going on forever, ever. When I was a teenager, it was going on. I can't say it's the last days. I know the Bible is coming to pass, but who knows when the last day coming, because this been going on. And I bet, Miss Ethel, when you was younger, you can think back when a lot of murders was going on when you was young. I mean, that's just the world we live in. The devil is roaming the earth. And the devil is not red with horns. The devil is just like you. He next to you. He might be in the bed with you. Hey, Rhonda. If y'all haven't pushed like yet, I appreciate if you do. Peace, Smitty. Have you been sharing my videos? Have y'all been showing me some love? Divine, hey, from Charleston, South Carolina. Hey, Detroit. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Diana. That's wild. Yeah, it's crazy, ain't it? TK, hey. I'm from Philly. Wow, so you know about the shooting. Is that shooting near you? I heard Philly is getting really, really bad. That's where Will Smith is from. They said it's getting really... And Kevin Hart from Philly, too. They said it's getting really bad there. And you know what? It's no excuse because Will Smith got out of there and Kevin Hart got out of there. Why you can't get out of there? You know what I'm saying? People just, you know... Even though I grew up in the inner city, I never was a part of the inner city. I never wanted to be one of the ones a part of the bull crap. I know girls that went to prison when they was in their early 20s, running around being, I'm a down chick, hiding dope in their house for them boys. You remember back in the day when crack hit the scene, women used to have people, especially y'all Detroit brothers, come over here and turn out these girls. They'd hide the dope in the house, take the case, get 5 years. Not Nina. I'm telling you, don't give me shit. Don't even give me a piece of a roach of a blunt. Because I'm like, that's his. That shit ain't mine. I ain't going to jail for nobody. Not. Robert Jennings said all 4 of them could be going to prison for the rest of their lives. Oh, they going. Could be Robert. Oh, they going to the Bing. Ain't no woulda, coulda, shoulda. How long? I don't know, because you know our justice system is backwards. You know what they do? People like them, violent criminals, they get tapped on the wrist. The violent criminals, the ones that's deleting children, deleting beautiful women, they get about 18 years. My nephew, and I'm gonna keep saying it on every video, got 30 to 60 years for a $200 gas station robbery, and they couldn't even prove he was there. He was at work, but they couldn't even prove he was there. The lady couldn't even identify him, but he got 30 years for $200. People like them get 18. Just cut on the first 48 if you think I'm lying. Triple murder, 15 years. Earned 4 girls, 12 years. $50 bank robbery, life. It's like, is money more important than humans? Because I don't understand this. It ain't making sense to me. How you get 60 years for a robbery? When no one was hurt, no gun involved, no proof. How you get that kind of time? That's life. That's double life. It's like, because life is supposed to be a 20-year span. And you know what? These young boys that get 18 years, they'll be out probably in 12. And these are young kids. What they some of them 20. So just think, even if they get 20, they'll be out before they're 45. Still got time to come home, have babies, start their life over. Like there ain't nothing happened. But you better not rob nobody. You go get a life, probably get the chair. That's crazy. Cecilia Moore, how you doing? Hey, Jay. Can't come here, honey. I'm too old, and I have stayed out of trouble all my life. I love my freedom God gave me. Okay, yeah. You gotta be stupid to you see what slavery was about, and you want to go to prison? Hey, Scorpio Mama, how you doing, love? Jay told y'all to hit that like button. Y'all better listen to Jay. I don't see Miss Lorraine on here tonight. I think Miss Lorraine been out of commission for a minute. She all good. She need a break. America needs to stop acting stupid. I know. You know what? You can't do this stuff. Oh, there go Miss Lorraine. No, it ain't. You cannot do this dumb shit in another country. Only America allow people to run around with guns acting like the Wild Wild West with no rules or regulations. You know why? My father told me they can't have, they don't I ain't gonna say they can't because they do what they want to do. Why they never had a war on American soil? Because we have too many foot soldiers. They don't know where the shooting gonna come from. If they come over here messing with us, we got the gangs, we got the drug dealers, we got the little thugs, we got the about that life, we got the meet-up chicks. Everybody got a gun. So they don't know who gonna be shooting. They ain't just gotta worry about the military when they come over here. You gotta worry about little baby kid in the pamper with the rifle. Everybody's shooting over here. So they like, oh, we can't go over mess with them people in America. They all crazy. You go to the other countries, you only gotta worry about the soldiers. Because nobody else got guns. Over here, everybody got a gun. So they like, we can't go over there. Shit, we don't know where the shots go come from. So that's why they don't come over here and mess with us like that. That's a good thing. But damn. For real. Y'all making our country look horrible. But you know what? A country as good as their leader. We haven't had no good leaders. We out of control. We out of pocket. See, we need some strong leaders that's not fit to play. Hey, Leon. Is it Leon? You right. I'm from the police family. They act bad in the beginning and they cry for their mama. Yup, they sure do. I was in criminal justice too. You know, they ain't tough without that pistol. You know why a lot of these brothers shoot? Because they don't know how to fight. Y'all better teach our boys how to fight. Put them in karate. Get them some discipline. Make them go learn how to box. Let them take that aggression out in the gym. It teach them discipline. Because a lot of these boys mad, my daddy wasn't here, I'm finna go shoot everybody. You know, they get mad about their life. That's why I said, mothers, make them play football. Make them be boys. Take them phones out their hands. They little girls. Soft. Can't stand for nobody to step on their shoe. Oh, you didn't know you did step on my Air Force One, so I gotta kill you. Be a boy. These boys don't know how to get dirty. They don't know how to go outside and play. They don't wrestle. They scared. Timid. But when they get that gun, oh, I'm the toughest thing walking. You better leave me alone if I go get my pistol. Stupid, man. But this your girl. Hey, Miss Lillian, how you doing? Thank you. I'm trying to get my setup together. I got ways to go. I don't do this all the time. I only do it sometimes. A lot of times I just set up my phone and I just talk. Because this take a lot of setting up and stuff to get this together. So at times I don't have time to do that. But I will start having a schedule for you guys. It's going to be on my channel. I have to start having a schedule. So y'all will know when I'm going live. Because I can't let my channel fail. I got to get up to standards. I'm going to have special guests come on. I got some interviews coming up. Actually, next Saturday, if things go as planned, I am interviewing Christian Key's brother, Pernell. You remember he did the video? He kept saying P. That's who I'm interviewing, Pernell. And he's a good friend of mine. Now, if Pernell going to answer any Christian Key's questions, I don't know. But you know what he is going to answer? I'm going to ask him, how was it growing up with Christian? That's what I'm saying. How did he make it? I am going to ask those questions. But anything personal, I don't think he's going to answer them. So I'm not going to cross that line. That ain't my business unless he want to share it. But I am going to introduce him and tell y'all who he is. He has a podcast. I think he's now on YouTube. So it's him and his friend, and I have it all down. We'll have it together next Saturday. But be ready for that interview with Pernell Gates, Christian Key's brother. I don't know which one I'm the oldest. But this your girl, Nina, from Unbreakable Strong Woman. And I'm glad y'all joined me. And I hope y'all have a great evening. I got a lot going on. Let me see where my son is at. Keep everybody lifted up in prayer.